Welcome back, and today I have something very special for you. This is the first time that I actually unbox some model airplanes on screen. I have two packages here, each one contains one model airplane. To unbox it, of course, I'm going to use my trusted Swiss Army knife. With that said, let's go and unbox these packages. Now that you saw me struggle to unbox those two model airplanes, let's actually jump into today's review, which is about the Swiss A340-300 from Panda models, which was in the first package. Now I was very excited to get this model. It's a very rare model and it is the most expensive model in my collection as of right now. For those who are already familiar with my reviews, they know that I grade each model in 4 different categories, which are the box, the mold, the gear, and it used to be the painting, but I changed it to be the quality, which also includes the paint job on the model, but also the general quality, like if it came broken or just everything related to quality and painting is in that category. Now all of those 4 grades will add up to give every model a total score out of 30, which once again gives it its final rating out of 10. So first up we're gonna look at the box, and Panda models have done a plain white box with the Swiss titles on front of the box. Then if you turn it around, you have an image of the airplane on the side. Then on the back there are 2 different models you could actually get, either the one in the new livery, the one I got, or the one in the old livery. So this box is just plain white. On front you just have the Swiss titles. They really did not put a lot of effort into this box. Quite disappointed, to be honest, for this model to have such a boring box, so only 1 out of 5 for this box. Second up is the mold, and I have not reviewed a Panda model yet. So I was very excited to look at my first Panda models in this review. Now as you can see, the nose is quite good. It looks very much like the real deal. And also if you look at the airplane, you have all your antennas. You have your Wi-Fi hub or your antenna hub on the front. Yeah, so very nice mold if you look at it like that. The proportions are all correct, very nicely done. Also if you look at it from the front, you can see the wings have a nice angle, the engines are the right size. So I have to say they did a very good job on the mold, very similar to what you would get from NG models, for example. So 9 out of 10 for this beautiful A340 mold. Now that we have reached the halfway point of this review, if you enjoy it so far, please go and leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. I would really appreciate it. I'll give you a second to do so. Number 3 on the list is of course the gear, and I have to say the gear was surprisingly good. Like, it rolls very well. Pretty similar to what you get from NG models. Also they look very detailed. I don't know if you can see it here on this shot. Also the front landing gear, very nice. So I was surprised, and I have to say 4 out of 5 for the gear. Nice job by Panda models. Last but not least, we're gonna look at the quality of this model, and I was very disappointed when this model arrived broken to my house. Now I spent a lot of money for this model, it is a very rare one, and to have it arrive broken, it was just a shame. The wing and the stabilizer were off, so very disappointed in Panda models. This is definitely gonna show in the rating later on. But other than that, they have done a good job. The painting is very nice. There is a lot of detail. Delivery also is represented very nicely on this model. You can see it looks amazing. I actually compared it to my Swiss A330 from NG models, and it is very similar to that. Also on the underside of the model you have a lot of detail painted on. Yeah, you have all these sensors in the front, you have your cargo holds, you have just most of the stuff that should be on is actually painted on, so very nice. But the model came broken, so that's not good, so only 6 out of 10 for the quality on this model. So it's time to look at every single score once again to determine the final rating of this model. So for the box we had a 1 out of 5, the mold was a 9 out of 10, the gear a 4 out of 5, the quality a 6 out of 10, which adds up to a total of 20 out of 30, giving this model its rating of 6.5. So by now looking at our scoreboard, we can see that this 6.5 ranks this model at P7 for the moment. Now it was a little bit better I think than the United Her Art Here New York one, so for that reason I'm gonna give it P7. So now it's time for my personal opinion on this model, and I have to say I was very disappointed when I opened it up and it was broken. So for that reason I was not too excited anymore. But I have to say, other than that, in terms of overall quality, looks, and just the product in general, it is very similar to what you would get from NG models, which is a good thing. I think NG models makes the best models right now. So this Panda models one, yeah, it is pretty close to that, other than that it came broken. But anyway, I think if I was you, I would not spend that much money on this model. Like if you can get it for maybe around 60 bucks, like retail price for it, definitely go and buy it. It is a cool model and everything. I personally just had to get it to complete my Swiss heavy aircraft fleet, like the white body ones. Now I have the 777, the A330 and also the A340. But yeah, I wouldn't pay crazy high prices for this model because I just don't think it's worth it. It was a mistake on my side, but in the end I still don't regret buying it. I just wish it came in one piece. Now that was it from my side. I want to thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. With that said, have a great week. Goodbye.